Now, lawyers, senior advocates, you mentioned ratio is smaller. But despite that, Mr. Rijiju, your government is sitting on the recommendations of the Collegium. I mean, you need to appoint judges fast. You're not doing it.
Anybody who asks this question, I'm not targeting you particularly, anybody who asks this question of pendency of the names recommended by the Collegium, they are the people who really fail to understand the issues which is there in hand. And more than that, I have the greatest respect for the judiciary, which everybody must be. Every judge is not right, but every judgment is correct and right because it is a judicial pronouncement. In a democratic setup, nobody can disrespect the judiciary and nobody can disobey a court order.
Right.
Now, where do you draw the authority from? You draw your authority, or you are in a position mainly because of two reasons or two sources. One is you are authorized by the people of India.
Right.
Second, you draw your source from the Constitution of India. The Constitution of India is a religious document for everybody, especially for the government. Anything which is alien to the Constitution, merely by a decision taken by the court or some judges, how do you expect that the decision will be backed by the people of the country? Collegium system is alien to the Indian Constitution. You tell me under which provision the Collegium system has been prescribed. But because the Supreme Court, in its own wisdom, through a court ruling or through a case judgment known as first judge's case, created a collegium. Now that collegium, whether the Supreme Court collegium or High Court collegiums, they recommend the name. And government has to do due diligence. Prior to 1991, all the judges are appointed by the government. You are a fine English speaker. You can read the dictionary, whichever dictionary you want to pick up, you read it. What is the difference between consultation and concurrence? Is it same? Constitution says that the president shall appoint, means government shall appoint the judges of the Supreme Court and High Court in consultation with the Chief Justice. And for the High Court, the Chief Justice of the High Court. Now, when the Collegium system was introduced, which is alien to Indian Constitution, but government of that day and now also, we very well respect the Collegium system until or unless it is replaced by a better system. I'm not going to get into the debate and discussion of what that system should be, but that require a better platform or better situation. What I'm saying is, as long as the Collegium system is prevailing, I have to respect the system. But if you expect the government should merely sign the name to be appointed as a judge, just because it is recommended by the Collegium, what is the role of government then? What does the word due diligence mean? Because the Supreme Court in its order itself has said that government has to do due diligence. The government has all the apparatus and mechanism to find out the background, the status of particular person. Because a person who is to be appointed as a judge of High Court, High Courts or Supreme Court, or any lower judiciary, he should be qualified, good enough. But I don't want to criticize the Collegium just because I don't like it. But I just want to point out that there are loopholes, there are things, people are now raising voices that this system is not transparent, bit of opacity is there, and also there is no accountability. So government is doing certain things which government is expected to do. So never say that government is sitting on the files. Then don't send the files to the government. You appoint yourself, you run the show then. So the system doesn't function. Government and judiciary, the executive and judiciary will have to work together. Together we are serving the nation. There's no question of any turf war. There's no question of any fight for supremacy. It's a question of service to the nation. I am bound by the provisions of the Constitution of India. If anything is alien to Constitution of India or the provisions laid in the Constitution of India, this is bound to raise questions. And as a law and justice minister, I don't disrespect any system which is in place, but I will always strive for a better system which can replace the system which is considered not perfect.